Hi there. My name is Ash Shukla, and I like to say namaste and welcome to today's broadcast. My friends, today I'm going to be talking about five simple, you know, uh, evergreen money energy tricks. My friend, today I'm going to be talking about this topic that I've chosen today. If you are looking at really attracting money in your life, today is a day where you should be watching, you should be listening to what I'm saying. These are five simple evergreen money attraction, techniques with energies. And today, as I'm talking to you today, and as I'm discussing this topic with you, I'm going to be, talking about things that are so important, so relevant to you, because listen, I've been a financial advisor for I was a financial advisor for 26 years. I'm no longer a financial advisor, but I was in that industry for 26 years, and I have managed lots of money, and I've seen all kinds of people. And my goal, my vision, my prayer is to give you some understanding and clarity about how do you go about making sure that you have wealth in your life. Okay, now and today I'm going to be talking a little bit about money and energies as well, so that way you'll get to see exactly how to combine these two elements. But first and foremost, let me tell you that thank you so much for being here. Go here at the bottom, like, comment, share, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate that. Now, number one, the first technique that I'm going to tell you is daily prayers. My friends, make sure that you are doing daily prayers. When you are looking to attract money, the what we do in the morning is so important. Now, typically speaking, at least in the Hindu culture, and or any culture for that matter, we talk about bathing in the morning. Why? Because when you wake up in the morning, at night, when you are sleeping, when you're having these dreams, and these dreams and all the stuff that you have acquired in your throughout the day from yesterday, that have been rolling in your mind, and these bad thoughts and bad things that are happening, that needs to be bathed out. Because when you bathe your body in the morning, right, and then you do the prayers, you're also bathing your soul. Because it's important when you do that and come to the center, because in the morning it's important to wake up in the morning, have some prayers, and be sure you find your center. And when you find your center, what happens, right? What happens when you find your center? When anybody finds their center, what happens? It basically it helps you calm down your energies. It helps you build, starting the day with the right foot, right? It's important to understand that every single morning, is that you have to start your day with the right foot forward, right? And this helps you do that with right foot forward, instead of just anything. You are now able to really start your day in the right way, right? So that's the number one thing is, make sure you're doing prayers. Okay, number two is understand who you are. Now, it's important to understand who you are, because see, if once you are when you are praying in the morning, right, once you pray and you center yourself and come to this place of light in your life, and you bring this light in your life, and when you bring this light in your life, right, once you bring that light in your life, you want to make sure that you are illuminating that light and magnifying it to the maximum capacity. And to do that, you have to understand who you are. Because if when you understand who you are as a human being, you get to understand how you are, whether you are investing money or wasting money, meaning money energy, right? Money is energy. I'm sure you know that, as I know that. The question is, how is money energy? Because internally inside of you, there is somebody in there, right? There is seven main energetic centers in your body, and there is somebody, one of the centers is you, or multiple centers is you, right? The question is, who are you? And that's why it's important to know who you are. And once you understand who you are, you can start illuminating, you can start making magnifying that glow and helping to help other people. And you can start this process. And to do this, you have to know who you are. Step number two. Step number 3 is learn from your past habits. Be sure that you are paying attention to the past things that you have done, your past energies that you have used, right? Because here's what you have to do, right? In order for you to really make it work and make it grow, right? In terms of your money, okay, you have to understand what energy flow you have within you. Is the energy flow benefiting you, or energy flow is, depleting you? So when it's benefiting you, you'll know. And the way to know that is you need to take a pause and ask yourself, okay, where have I been in the past? And when you ask yourself, where have I been? What energy flows have I been flowing in? Am I impulsive? Am I, too energetic, right? Am I too aggressive? Am I too slow? Right? Because going slow is also a problem. Like one of my uncle, he was going too slow on a road and he got a ticket, right? On a highway, and he got a ticket for going too slow. Now, so going too slow has its consequences. Okay. So with that in mind, maybe be sure to know your where you have been and what's your energy flow. And once you know that piece, then you can go to the next step. Because see, it's unlike, when you look at losing weight, right? When you want to lose weight, what do? You weigh yourself on a scale. Well, before you weigh yourself on a scale, right? And when you after you weigh yourself on a scale, what happens next is you think about, okay, what am I going to do to lose weight? So after you have done this, once you know your primary energies and you understand where you have been in the past, so if you know, okay, you weigh xyz and you want to lose weight, and all of a sudden, you determine, what if you stop and determine what kind of food you have been eating, what kind of exercise you have been doing, and once you determine, okay, have those been helping or not? And most likely it's not, right? If you're thinking about losing weight, it's the same thing here, right? Energetically, you have to know your primary energies and where they're flowing, and you have to know where you have been in the past. And then the next step you can take is pay attention to your money. Now the question is, how do you pay attention to your money? Many people tell me all the time, being a founder of Financial Chakras, they tell me, hey Ash, like I want to have abundance. But man, oh man, I cannot take a look at my bank account because it's depressing. Okay, that's what they tell me, right? And let me tell you something. Okay, it's not depressing that you are looking at your bank account. That may be in a good state or bad state. In terms of when you look at it, it's actually motivating, because then and only then you can get to the next step. Think about it, right? So how do you do this? Is the way I do it. I'll tell you the way I do it. Right? Is I wake up in the morning, I do my prayers. I understand, obviously, I understand my energies and who I am and who I've been in the past. So what I'll tell you definitively is that every single morning after I'm done with everything, and I sit down and I'm talking to my staff, and as I'm talking, after I speak to them, the first thing I'm doing is every single morning I'm opening up my app on my phone, and I tap on my bank accounts and make sure, and I take a look at what I have, right? I'm calculating what I'm going to receive in the future, because I own a business. I should know that what are my receivables. So I'm thinking about that in the future. And as I'm making my moves in business, it's the same thing I'm doing either on the phone or on the internet on my laptop. So I would highly recommend you, once a day, look at your bank account once a day, whether it's investment account or bank account or whatever, right? And ask your mind, where do you want to go, right? When you know these things, when you are aligned, right? And the goal should be growth. Goal is not to be millionaire, just grow. Initially, just focus on growth. Your energies, right? Focus on your primary energies and make them illuminate. How do you do that? Not by depressing it. Many people set goals and they're so high and they want to be rich and they want to accomplish all these things. Forget all that. Just grow. The goal is growth. If you have $1, let's make it two. If you have $2, let's make it five, right? Like, just grow. Forget about everything else, because growth fuels that is the illumination. You can start illuminating into other people's lives. Like yesterday, I had a conversation with a good friend, and she's struggling in business, and her and her family is really in a bad situation. So I was able to say, hey, listen, you should, like I helped her out in certain way in business, and she's like, why would you do that, Ash? And I said, it's because I can. Think about it. Because I can. Wouldn't you like to be in that situation? I know you would, right? Give back. You want to give back, but your cup has to be overfilling. Your energies have to be overfilling in order for you to give back, and that's why you want to start illuminating. Because the more you illuminate, not eliminate, sorry, illuminate, right? You are now expanding your energy, and as you are expanding your energy, and you are really getting secure, because what you're doing as you expand your energy, your primary energy, is what happens is that you becoming more secure, and the more secure you become, the more you can help other people become more secure around you, whether it's your wife and your kids and your family and whoever that may be. And last but not least, the fifth point I wanted to make: wish well for others, my friends. Wish well for others and live in gratitude every single day. See, my friends, every single day you follow these five simple things, for the rest of your life, you will be able to attract money energetically in your life. So, what are the five things we discussed today? One, make sure you do daily prayers, right? You bathe your body, you bathe your mind, you bathe your soul. You got to do that, okay? Second, understand who you are, understand your primary energies, and understand who you are. Number three, learn from your past energies, whether you have wasted them or you have invested in them, right? Depend, there are some wasted and some invested, so you have to learn from both. Then four, pay attention to your money by looking at an app every day, like your phone app, or you can look at your account on a computer. Make sure you do that at least once a day, and focus on growth, because illumination begins with this tiny spark, right? And you have to create multiple tiny sparks to be able to have a fullest glow that you can possibly imagine. Illumination. And number five, wish well for others and be sure to live in gratitude. With that in mind, my name is Ash Shukla, my friend, and I'm so thank you so much for joining me today. I'm the founder of Financial Chakras, and I would love for you to go here at the bottom, like, comment, share, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Namaste, and I'll see you on the other side. And I just want to let you know I love you a lot. Thank you.